Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about the Second Amendment and the concealed handgun license and why they're important to us. We have three main points that we're going to discover today. We're going to talk about what the Second Amendment is and why it was developed. We got what is a concealed handgun license and who is eligible, as well as what is force and gun control and when is it justified. We got several key points to remember today, and these points also came from a quote from 90 Miles from Tyranny. When a criminal is seconds from your door, the police officers could still be moments away, and you're going to need some way to defend yourself. Okay? Gun control is using both hands, and a firm grip, focused sight, steady aim, and support. Thomas Jefferson said that the beauty of the Second Amendment is that it will not be needed until someone tries to take it away. And also, law-abiding citizens are not the problem, so don't infringe upon our rights. What is the Second Amendment actually? It protects the rights of the individuals to keep and bear arms. You have the right to protect yourself. Okay, the reason for the development of the Second Amendment was, at one time, it was tyrannous rule of the British Parliament. Okay, the colonists were forced to pay unjust taxes, so they were looking at ways to try to get back. The American people wanted some way to protect themselves for some kind of situation that occurred in the British Parliament. Okay, it was drafted to provide common defense through militias. And it also provides the right for you to defend oneself within your home and also your property, which was a case that just happened in a small town where I lived just yesterday, where a guy was come through and broke into someone's house, and we were advised that we could shoot the person on our property, but if he was on railroad tracks, leave him alone. Okay. Next, what is a CHL? It's a concealed handgun license. It's actually the ability to carry a weapon on your persons concealed, not so that anybody can see it, but so that it is hidden on your persons. Okay, who is eligible for such a license? Legal residents for 6 months prior to their application. You're not convicted of a felony. You're at least 21 years old. You're not charged with a Class A or Class B misdemeanor. You're not a fugitive from justice. And you're not chemically dependent. Okay? There are reasons that you can get a license suspension. Okay? If at some time during your license you are charged with a Class A or Class B misdemeanor, your failure to notify your CHL of a change of address, you carry your concealed handgun under a different license than what it was actually issued for you, and failure to produce your previous license, and also you have some form of act of family violence. Okay, next we're going to talk about force and why it's justified. Okay, force is a threat to cause death or serious injury to a person. When someone is unlawfully entering your place of business or your property or your vehicle, a person is committing or attempting to commit several different acts of violence. Some of those are kidnapping, murder, assault, robbery. There's several, and the list just goes on and on after that. Okay, now, the question is, are you going to be forced to face civil prosecution? The answer to that is yes. You could be prepared in such a case. Not only, you're probably not going to face it by the person you was forced upon, but maybe someone in their family. Okay, next we're going to discuss denied access for CHL. this is where you cannot carry your handgun. Okay, if where your employee or your employee or employer prohibits carrying on the premises, that means inside the building. 51% of the business is by alcohol sales alone. In a hospital, a nursing home, a place of worship, a school or school-sponsored event, banks, or anywhere that there's going to be within 1,000 foot of a place of execution on that particular day. So in conclusion, we're going to kind of wrap it up. We discussed what is the Second Amendment and why was it enacted, what is the CHL and who is eligible, as well as what is force and when is it justified. Thank you. Have a good day.